Got a new fish house on wheels, and we're pulled out on the ice. Hooked behind my pickup truck. Boy, she sure looks nice. Got a furnace with a thermostat, bunks on all four walls.
Hey everybody, I'm Tim the Fisher Guy. I guess I go by Coonser. I put it on the last video, so we'll stick with that. I'm Coonser. I'm out here on Lake Constance in Wright County, fishing out here with my little brother in a little portable fish house. That's Will. Say hi, Will.
Oh.
He's right now he's fishing a waxworm and a little pink fairy jig, about 6 inches off the bottom. We're in around 20 feet of water. Reel up your slack there, little guy.
Okay.
So that way if it bites, you can set the hook. Nothing biting yet?
Nope, not yet.
And for the moment, I've got it's the Northland version of a Swedish pimple. It's a little pink and red thing. I think they call it a forage minnow. It's the crappie size one. I've caught some crappies and perch in the past week, and so I was just resetting his line. I had a different bloodworm on there, is what the lure called. It was a Northland bloodworm, and I just kind of wanted to go simple, see if we could find some sunfish here first for him. Yeah, I got the Swedish pimple tipped with a live minnow. You hook it right through the tip of the nose. I can probably show you that later, maybe. We'll see. Then the other video went up today. It's working its way up onto YouTube. Today is February 18th. It is roughly 12:30, 1 o'clock. And we're out here, like I said, in 19, 20 feet of water, trying to find some sunfish, and hopefully as the day wears on, some crappie. But I'll check back with you. It's super, super windy, as you can hear from behind me. So hopefully we can get some good video and maybe some fish too. Alright, check in later. Alright, well, we're still fishing out here. We've got 4 so far.
Yeah.
Will got one right off the bat that we didn't quite get on camera, and then we kept getting some bites, and as soon as I had pulled the camera out, they would stop. So we decided they're camera shy. We're going to give them a little break from the camera. We ended up getting 3. I got 3 in that time. One keeper. They're about 6 to 8 inches. The ones we've been catching, they're decent size. They pull fun and they fight and bite hard. I've actually gone to try to find them where they're at. So I'm about 1.5 feet off the bottom, but I'm jigging up and down through the hole from about right off the bottom all the way to 1 foot, and Will's still fishing the same way he was. So hopefully we can find some more fish and get them on camera. We're still using fairy jigs and waxworms, so it's super windy. Here we go. Oh, Will just missed one.
Oh.
Get it back down, quick, Will. We might even get this one on the videotape here. Hurry up. Just kidding. Don't make it. Don't force it. I'd show you any bites that I get on while I'm jigging here, but they're really hard to show. And I don't like spring bobbers. I'm not a big fan. They're a pain. But hopefully we can get one here. We'll see. I'm going to help Will out a little bit here. Here we go. I'm starting to get bit a little bit. I'm sorry if the wind causes for bad anything, but I can't do anything about it. I apologize in advance. Come on, fishy. As you notice, I did throw the bobber back on. I think we found the right depth. They're about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. They're just kind of suspended off the bottom a little bit. Hopefully they'll fire up here. If I have to, I'm going to switch baits and throw on a minnow just to see what happens. We got some really tiny crappie minnows that have worked decent, and so we'll find out if they're going to work here. They do seem to like, especially, it's weird, hopefully we'll stay out a little bit later tonight, and I found the big crappies love tiny little minnows. Just gobble them right up. Lift it up a couple feet. Well, this is what we call a lift. Lift it 1 foot. There you go. And now just set it back down real slow. We call that a lift. So if you think a fish might be around there and you want it to try and get it to follow you, lift it. If you get tapped, just a tiny little bite, and then it stops, go like this. You see what I'm doing here? Just pull it out a little bit and jig it real slow. Especially with these fairy jigs, you gotta keep those wings moving. Alright, well, I guess we'll check back in later. These fish seem to have gone away.
Not really.
You are?
Yeah. It was tapping.
Oh, was it? Well, get yourself some slack. You're too close. You're not going to be able to set the hook well. See, he's got, you can't really see the line. This monofilament we're fishing, 4-pound test monofilament line. It's called Celsius. And I've landed some big fish on it. It does its job. As long as you're not catching a big old toothy critter, you should be fine. It's not going to bite through, especially crappies. Will, you did not do anything different. Alright. Well, he seems to have stopped. Hopefully we can get one here. It's slowed down. It's kind of slow, but we might move here in a little bit. Who knows? We'll see what the day brings. It's super windy. I don't know how much I want to move, but we might just call it. Who knows? Will's getting a bite here. See if we can get him. Jigger just a little bit.
Camera shot.
You can't even hardly see it. His bobber's tied up to the edge of the hole. Drag her over in the middle. Keep an eye on his. Like I said, I'm back to jigging. We had it's kind of picking up a little bit again. I just caught another one on this. I had a minnow on for a while and I caught one and I missed another one. It's like I keep saying, it's super windy out here. It's now blowing a little bit more consistently instead of the big gusts, which is nice, but it's still kind of just ridiculous. But hopefully we can get hopefully we can maybe finally get a fish on camera. That has become my goal for the day now that we've actually caught some fish. Will did catch one other one that I just missed getting on here. And it was a keeper. We got 2 keepers out there laying on the ice. But looks like his little bite stopped. I think I might throw a bobber on here. Not quite sure yet. It's the bites that I'm feeling on the jig. They're the fish that I got on the jig. It didn't even feel like it bit. It was just a little bit of extra weight on there. Hopefully we can get a fish on here. That's my big goal now. So we're back to those fairy jigs and wax worms. Will's got a little pink one, gold wings and a gold back, and I got one that's all white except for a red dot in the middle of its back, and it's got gold wings. If you're a big ol' sun fisherman or just looking to get started ice fishing and you want to fish sunfish, I would highly recommend finding a fairy jig. Getting a lot. This is also necessary. This is a sunflower heater. The propane, depending on how you decide to get it, you can refill the propane canisters. You just got to get a different attachment for a big old propane tank. But that's kind of how it goes. It's been a long day. I don't know how much longer we're going to hang out here. It kind of depends on if they start picking up or not, or if the wind dies down a little bit. I'd get out and move, but since the fish are kind of biting here and it's super windy, I don't want to go too far. So we're just going to hang out here, and if nothing picks up by 3 o'clock, we're going to head out. It's about 2:30 now, so we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we'll get a fish on camera. Go. Now we're getting one. Ready? Got him. There we go. That was really hard. I was trying to switch the camera. Will, pop open the window quick so we can get a little air on it. There we go. That was really weird. He just kind of came out of nowhere. We're actually getting ready to pack up. As soon as the heater runs out, we're gonna head out. But sorry about the camera flip and everything. That was really surprising to me. I didn't mean to hang you guys, leave you laying on my leg like that. But when a fish bites, you just gotta go with it. So I had to throw it in my mouth. That's one of the smaller ones for today. Like I said, we're using the same setup we were yesterday. Lake Constance, Minnesota, in Wright County. Actually, you know, just for you fish connoisseurs, supposedly the largest white crappie caught in Minnesota, the state record white crappie, came out of this lake, and I've never seen a white crappie get caught out of here, so someone's lying. But it's about, I think it's 4 or 5 pounds. It's pretty big, but like I said, I've never seen a white crappie come out of here. There's some big black crappies and some decent northerns. It's just too cold for me to want to put down a tip up today. Alright, well, this is probably going to be one of the last fish of the day. Hope you enjoyed us here out on Lake Constance. Me and my brother Will fishing out here. And we'll catch you next time. Good luck fishing, and post your comments below, ask me questions, and subscribe.
Got a new fish house on wheels, and we're pulled out on the ice. Hooked behind my pickup truck. Boy, she sure looks nice. Got a furnace with a thermostat, bunks on all 4 walls.